Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Cole. It's Sunday afternoon, February 16th, and this will be the announcement for week 6 of Political Science 1013 for the spring 2025 term on the 8-week schedule. All right, everybody. What we have coming up, we have an exam Friday the 21st. That will cover units 5 and 6. And in addition, 4 articles we've asked you to look at. We have a discussion tomorrow and Tuesday, the 17th and 18th, Monday and Tuesday, about USAID, which is one of the agencies that the Trump administration has tried to cut back and rein in very severely. Many of you will have heard something in the media about this, I'm sure. USAID is the agency that distributes the United States foreign assistance, or foreign aid, if you will. All right, also this week, everybody, Thursday the 20th is the deadline to communicate with me about your choice of topic if you would like to do a term paper. Now, we're in week 6 of the 8-week term. We're getting to the end of the term before you know it. 2 weeks after the 20th is the due date for the term paper itself. I believe that would come in early March, around the time of our final exam. So we're getting to the end of our 8-week term before you know it. So please contact me this week by Thursday before the exam if you have not done so already regarding your choice of term paper topics. We had listed a few topics in the document we distributed to you, and I'd be happy to entertain other topics if there's something else that you would like to do. Okay. But please, if you would like to do a term paper, contact me by Thursday the 20th. Remember, it's not mandatory to do a term paper, but it could help you to drop a low test grade if you would like to go ahead and take on doing a term paper. All right, everybody. We had talked about the Unit 5 class notes last time. Let me say a few words about Unit 6, the class notes for Unit 6 on the federal bureaucracy. Now, this is a short set of class notes, but important nevertheless, with regard to especially what's been going on the past few weeks since Trump has been inaugurated. I revised the notes, and at the very beginning, you notice the first couple of slides, you'll see a picture of Elon Musk, who is working informally for the federal government, and Trump has appointed him to the DOGE initiative, the Department of Governmental Efficiency, and he's going through the bureaucracy with a fine-tooth comb, trying to get rid of employees and spending programs that he deems not to be necessary. Okay. Now, what we do in the class notes is we go through the major units of the bureaucracy. There are cabinet level departments and other units that are not part of any cabinet level department. Especially important for what's going on right now, I suppose, are the independent regulatory commissions, because they were set up by Congress to be independent of the president. Okay. But that raises the question, where are they on the organizational chart? Are they part of the executive branch? If they are, then Trump and his people insist that they have authority to go in and get rid of people or try to stop those entities from doing things that they don't believe should be done, according to their theory of executive power. The people that Trump has appointed to his cabinet, some of them I have included in the slides. Marco Rubio is Secretary of State. Pete Hegseth is Secretary of Defense. You'll see those people, a few of them, not all of the cabinet, but some of the major positions I've included in those slides. So we want to go through the major bureaucratic units. There are cabinet level departments and entities that are not part of any cabinet level department, hundreds or perhaps thousands of them, some of which is the kind of thing that Trump is interested in cutting back with the assistance of Elon Musk. Now, in the latter part of that set of class notes, what we try to emphasize is the characteristics of the bureaucracy that make it hard for the president to manage. And this is the kind of thing that Trump and Musk are focusing in on. Now, it's hard to know at this time how it will all shake out. Some of what they're trying to do is being challenged in court. So we'll just have to see. I hate to modify the class notes too radically based on what's going on in just the past couple of weeks. But read through those class notes to the end. It's a very short set of notes, 20 or 25 slides, I believe, and you'll get some idea of what makes the executive branch hard to manage for a president. This tell you something about why Trump has made some of these entities a target. Okay. All right, so we have the exam on Friday. We have a deadline on term papers Thursday. We have a discussion, I believe this is discussion number 4 for you all, tomorrow and Tuesday on USAID. For your exam, the material will be the class notes from units 5 and 6, plus 4 articles I've asked you to look at online. 2 of these are from the Wall Street Journal, so you should be able to access those through the McKee Library website if you cannot access them otherwise. So you more than likely will have to go through the McKee Library website to access those, which you should have instructions on how to do that. Now, 3 of these are specifically about what Trump has been doing. The 4th is about a unit of the bureaucracy, FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Authority, which is the disaster assistance agency of the federal government. It's one that's come in for a fair amount of criticism, and one that Trump may try to reorganize or cut back, or perhaps give some of its functions back to the states. Okay, so take a look at that. Now, among those other 3 articles, everybody, I would urge you to look closely at the one by Peggy Noonan. Peggy Noonan is a speechwriter for the Wall Street, is a columnist for the Wall Street Journal, and she was a speechwriter for George W. Bush, and her column is called Trump and the Collapse of the Old Order. Now, I'd recommend this to you for your exam, and also in general, for what it tells us about what is going on. To put it in a nutshell, she argues, and I don't see any reason to disagree, that what is going on is very, very important, historic even. So please take a look at that closely along with the other 3 articles I've assigned to you. And you can expect 10 or 15 items on all 4 of those put together, with the remainder of the exam being based on the class notes for units 5 and 6. Everybody, I've heard from one student who was having trouble accessing some of the material for the exam. So the exam is not until Friday. Please go ahead and take a look at that. Be sure you can access those links. For the ones from the Wall Street Journal, you will need to go through the McKee Library website. If you cannot access something, contact me, and please don't wait till the last minute. Try to see about it early this week, today, tomorrow, if you can. Try those links. Be sure they can come up. You can bring them up. You may want to print the articles out. And if you cannot, contact me. Remember, you should never have to pay for any of this. If you hit a paywall or otherwise you have trouble accessing this material, contact me. I will get the stuff to you. Okay? All right. So, discussion tomorrow and Tuesday. Deadline on term paper topics Thursday, and then exam 3 on Friday the 21st. So, a lot to do this week. And once the exam is over, we'll get another announcement out over the weekend, about a week's time, and be on to you once again at that time. In the meantime, I hope everyone will take part in the discussion. Good luck on the exam. Take it easy, study hard, and we'll talk to you again about a week from now at this time.